Hey there, my name is Fran Loubser, and in today's episode, I'm going to be sharing with you the algorithm hacks that will get your content noticed, that you will get more engagement on your content, and will help you stand out in the feed. Because I know you spend a lot of time, creating content. Let me just put my phone on mute. Creating content and getting valuable content out there, but you may be struggling to actually get engagement on your content. So let me know if you are joining me. Say hi. Let me know if you're catching the replay. Please drop a hashtag replay down below so I can come back around and say hello to you. But as I said in the beginning, my name is Fran Loubser. I'm a network marketing leader and one of the founders of Beach Boss Influencers, the awesome coaching community where we coach and train network marketers and home-based business owners how to build influence online so that you can stop doing all the weird, salesy, spammy tactics. So let me dive straight into this. And I'm going to give you 6 tips to actually help you hack the algorithm, but I've actually got a lot of bonuses for you as well. So hang around, and you want to hang around to the end because I've got an awesome training to help you build influence online. So, I love this quote by Leonardo da Vinci, who said that simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. And actually, hacking the algorithm is simple when you know what to do. All right. So the first thing is, when you want to get on the right side of the Facebook algorithm, you need to understand that in order to get love on your content, you need to give love. You need to be giving love on your perfect prospects content in order to get love on yours. Okay. Now there is a certain order that this needs to go in order to get more engagement on your content. So let me know if you're excited to learn about this. Say hi. Let me know if you're here. Let me know if you're watching. I don't see any comments, but Facebook may be not showing me any comments today. So the first thing that you need to do, all right, is make sure that you go and give love on your perfect prospects content. The people who you would love to work with, make sure that you spend at least 30 minutes going onto their content and giving love. Now, when I say giving love, this isn't just dropping the heart button. This isn't just giving them a thumbs up. This isn't just saying, awesome post, love it, whatever. This is giving, this is actually having a conversational comment on their content. I want you to imagine if you were walking along the street and you bumped into a friend of yours, you wouldn't just give them a high five and walk along. Okay, you would have a conversation. You would say, hey, so awesome to see you. I've been, and this is what you might say on somebody's post is, I absolutely love this. Let them know what this means to you, how this has affected you, have a normal conversation. This is not just a thumbs up, but imagine that you bumped into this person. And what would you say back to them? They've gone to the trouble of putting the content out. So you want to go to the trouble of making sure that you write a couple of lines in reply to their post. Okay. So that is the first thing that you want to do. And you want to be spending at least 30 minutes before you put content out doing that. Okay. You go and you give love on your perfect prospects, or maybe your perfect customer, people that you can help. Go and give love on their content. Okay. Then you want to go to your notifications. So if you go to the notifications, you want to go to your notifications, and this is spending about 5 minutes, okay, replying to your notifications in Facebook. This isn't clearing out all the notifications and thinking, it's not like your email inbox that you need to clear it all out. This is just spending 5 minutes going and touching on your notifications. All right. And then you put your post out. So this needs to happen in this order. You warm up the algorithm. You're putting love out on Facebook, and then the next step is to put your post out. So the post wants to be ready and prepared, okay, or it is going live. Okay, so make sure that is all ready to go before you go and you give love on Facebook, so that you can then just go and put the post out. Okay, and then once you have done that, you are then going to go into Messenger. You're going to go and reply to messages that people have sent you, and you want to send maybe 5 new messages to people every day. Okay, so let me know if you're getting value so far. Let me know if there's anything that you are struggling with. Please let me know in the comments, and let me know if that makes sense. So you give love, you reply to your notifications, you put your post out, or you go live. Okay, do you go live? Let me know if you go live, and let me know how often you're going live every week. Okay, because if you're not going live, you're missing a trick there. All right. But whatever you're doing, if you're posting, if you're going live, that needs to happen consistently every single day. All right. And then you go into Messenger and you are replying to messages or starting new conversations. Okay. When you are in Messenger, this is not dropping your link. This is not sending that the copy paste message, the hey girl copy paste message. This is having a normal conversation. All right, because as when you're building on Facebook, okay, people join people, people buy from people. Have a normal conversation, get to know the person, okay, build a relationship. It's a relationship business, so you want to build a relationship. Find out about them, be more interested in them than you are interesting. This is not telling them all about you. This is finding out about them. Okay. So you want to find out about the people that you connected with on Facebook. I want you to imagine if you go to a dinner party, don't be the boring person who speaks all about themselves, but be interested in the other people. It's much more fun when people are actually interested in you and asking you questions, and you ask people questions about them rather than it's a monologue talking all about yourself and how amazing you are. I know you're amazing, but be more interested in other people. All right. Okay. Now, when you're in Messenger and you've built this relationship, ultimately you have to ask for what you want. Okay. You want to build a business, you need to ask for what you want. All right. And then you are going to go out and live a life. All right. Here's what that does. Number one, you don't want to be stuck on your computer all day, every day. All right. So go out and live a life, and that will give you more content to share on Facebook. It'll give you more content to share, on your profile, but also will give you stories to share. All right. Now, when it comes to using stories in Facebook, you need to be posting on your profile and posting stories in the stories feed. Okay, those are 2 different algorithms. All right, what you post on your feed should not be posted in your stories as well. Your stories it's a different feed, and that's micro content that people want to get to know you and see what you're up to in your life. Okay, also be inspired. You can ask questions in there. All right. So here's what you're going to do with stories. You're going to collect stories throughout the day. Okay. Cataloging your life, letting people know what you're up to in your life. All right. And then you can just batch your stories out once a day. Once you've posted maybe a couple of videos, you've taken a couple of photos, you've taken a couple of selfies, you've done a couple of stories, and then you're just going to batch those out every day. All right. And that's live for 24 hours. Okay. Now, there are a couple of things that you want to know about your personal profile. Number one, this is all about your personal profile. All right. Stop thinking about, when you're posting about your business, stop thinking that you've got business posts and you've got personal posts. Everything wants to be personal. You want to let your personality and your be authentic in the content that you're sharing, and let your personality shine through. All right. I want you to remember that only about 16% of your friends are going to see your posts, okay? And probably about 0.5% are actually going to read the content, okay? So you need to be showing up consistently and consistently delivering value, okay? And the other thing that you want to remember is that posts have a cumulative effect, okay? So that if you put a post out and you get a ton of engagement on it, don't go and sit back on your laurels and think, okay, well, I don't need to do anything for a while. Okay, make sure that you're consistently showing up, because if you put a post out that gets a ton of engagement, the posts that follow on afterwards will also get engagement. Make sure that the people who have commented on that post, that you are actually going and giving love to them too. All right, because if they've taken the time to comment on your post, make sure that you're going and giving love on their content too. All right, and then they will continue to see your content. Okay. And I actually have an acronym, VICE, okay, that will help you stay on top of the algorithm as well. Okay. V stands for value. Okay. So you want to see the most relevant content that is of value to you. So when you are posting content, make sure that the content that you post is going to be of value to your perfect prospects. And you always want to think about them and what they're struggling with. Okay, what is going to serve them right now, what is going to help them right now, and make sure that the content that you put out there is going to be of relevance to them. Okay, always think what's in it for them. When somebody reads a post, they want to think, well, what's in it for me? Okay, so that is super important. Let me know if that is ringing true, and if that is of value to you. Okay, let me know if everything that I'm doing here today is of value to you. Let me know. I would love to hear what your takeaway is so far. So that's V. I is interest. Okay, so as you post content that is of value to your audience, they will engage. Okay, and if it's not of value to them, they won't. And social media, the Facebook, will then see that your content is not of interest to your audience, and so it will show your content to fewer people. All right. So if your content, if your audience is not finding your content interesting, if your audience is not finding your content valuable, it'll tell Facebook that this content is nobody likes it, and it will pull you down in the algorithm. All right. The third thing is the content is, you need to understand, the C stands for content. So you need to understand that the content that you share is going to serve your audience and help them where they're struggling, and help them where they're at, but it's also going to let them get to know you, and let them get to know who you are. Okay, what you stand for. Okay, so be authentic in the content that you share. All right, be authentic, make it personal. Make sure that whenever you're posting content, you're thinking what's in it for them. Even if it is sharing a story, if it is sharing something about you, then it's what's in it for them is letting them get to know who you are. Okay, and then always be evaluating. So if you are posting content, all right, think what be evaluating. Okay, well, that didn't work, this worked. All right, well, have a look at that piece of content, and how you can reproduce something like that consistently to serve your audience. All right, and the biggest hack of all is make sure that the audience that you are growing is an audience that is interested and that you can serve, an audience that is interested in, or is looking for your solutions, okay, or maybe looking for your products. So make sure that you're consistently growing an audience that is looking for your content, and for your solutions, or for your opportunity. All right, and you want to be making sure that if you have people on your friends list who are not engaging with your content, that you clear them out, that you are cleaning out your friends list consistently, so that if you have 5,000 friends and 50 people are engaging on your content, Facebook is going to think, well, they're not that interested in this content, in this person. Okay, but if you have 1,000 friends and 50 people, can you see? Then you will have you've got a high percentage of your audience is interested in your content. All right. So you want to make sure that if there are people who are on your friends lists, and they are not engaging in your content, they're dragging down your algorithm, and you're actually it'll damage your algorithm. Okay. So I said I'd have a training for you. So if you want more help to learn how to build online using social media, make sure you grab our social recruiting secrets, which will teach you how to build effectively online, how to build influence online without being a salesy weirdo. So if you just drop social recruiting secrets, or grab the link to the social recruiting secrets down in the comments, It will give you all the tips to build online, and we'll give you 2 coaching calls along with it too. So make sure you grab that. See you next time. Cheers. Bye bye.